in the kingdom, friends are people who act like family should. Y'all missed it. I didn't say they act like family acts, because sometimes family doesn't act like family. But friends act like family should. Pastor, where'd you get that? The Bible. There is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Come on. You got sisters that don't have your last name. You got brothers that might even not be your same race. Come on here. There is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. And the text says, and that brother, that kind of brother, is born for adversity. And our text in Mark 2 is a powerful and profound picture of this truth. The text exposes us to an incident in the life of Jesus that probably occurred at the house of Peter. The text says this in verse number 1. I want you to see this. It says, a few days later, when Jesus entered Capernaum, the people heard that he had come home. When I read this, Dr. Connor, it startled me. And it startled me because I know where Jesus is from. And it's not Capernaum. It's Nazareth. So why did Mark say when he returned home? It's because some historians suggest that Jesus made Capernaum at one point the epicenter of his ministry. Why? We're not sure, but here's a possibility. Because of the familiarity and the resistance he got in Nazareth. You see, at one point, he's teaching in Nazareth, in his hometown. And while he's teaching the word, people are saying, wait a minute. Isn't this the carpenter's son? Isn't that Joseph's boy? Isn't that Mary's boy? Are y'all ready for this? That they were in a space in that city where they couldn't see him because they had seen him. And some people will never see past who you used to be. And people that are stuck in your history are not people that are necessary for your destiny. Y'all missed that. So Jesus had enough sense to say, I am not going to extend energy trying to convince people to see who've made a decision they want to stay blind. Why am I going to stay attempting to convince people to receive something that they've made a decision they don't want from me when people in Capernaum are waiting on me? The people in Nazareth were rejecting and resisting it. And when he gets to Capernaum, the text says they are rushing in droves to get to it. There are people who are waiting on what you're trying to convince other people to accept. Did you hear what I just said? So Jesus goes to Capernaum, and the people, same Jesus that they rejected in Nazareth is the same one they run into in Capernaum. Are y'all here? I said, are y'all here? So the text says that you got droves of people going to this one house, which is probably Peter's house, that Jesus is at. And the text says there's this man that's paralyzed that needs to get to Jesus. But because he can't walk, how's he going to get there? The text reveals he has something that all of us need. He has what I'm calling kingdom friends. The key word is kingdom. Because in culture, we throw the friendship word around loosely. We say, that's my friend, hey friend, everybody's a friend. But in the kingdom, there's a very specific definition and description of friendship. Come on here. In the kingdom, friends are people who act like family should. Y'all missed it. I didn't say they act like family acts, because sometimes family doesn't act like family. But friends act like family should. Pastor, where'd you get that? The Bible. There is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. Come on. You got sisters that don't have your last name. You got brothers that might even not be your same race. Come on here. There is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. And text says, and that brother, that kind of brother, is born for adversity. They are revealed when you heavy. Y'all missed it. They missed it. They missed it, Tario. They missed it. That kind of friend is not revealed when you light. They reveal when it get heavy. Because they had to carry a grown man all the way to Jesus' house. And the strength of a friendship is revealed in their willingness to carry you when things get heavy. And I pray that God send you some people that are not fair weather friends. Friends that won't run when you get heavy. Friends that know I was assigned to not everybody's heaviness, but I'm assigned to yours. And when you are in a vulnerable place, I won't drop you. When you're in a vulnerable place, I won't disappoint you. When you're in a vulnerable place, I won't expose you. I'm going to carry you. Listen, when you get better spiritually, everything get better. Spiritual life is not the only important part of your life. It is the most important part of your life because it affects every other part that's important. But you don't get stronger spiritually accidentally. It takes intentionality. You need to get fed, and you got to learn how to understand, how to interpret, how to apply, and how to explain the Bible. The Bible's the blueprint to your best life. And I'm going to tell you, Sunday's not enough to give you the tools that you need to get better with the Bible. I want you to join me in my community called BibleU, where I help you take your understanding, your application, and your explanation of the Bible to another level. Wait a minute, but they not only carried him, the text says they carried him to the house where Jesus was. Because here's the issue. Some of us have friends that will carry us. The question is, do they know where to take you? Because sometimes when we are vulnerable, when we are hurt, when we are broken, when we are bruised, they carry us somewhere, but they're not carrying us to the right place. They say, come on, let's go over here. Let's get your mind off of it. Y'all not talking to me? Come on, let's just go out and have a good time. Let's just get your mind off of it. Come on, why don't you just have a wild and out season? You know, that they did it to you. Come on, where's my church? Come on, just come out with me. Just come out with me. You carrying me to the wrong place. Y'all aren't talking to me. You're carrying me to the wrong place. That's not going to solve the problem that's stressing me. And the place you're carrying me to is going to create another problem. So all you're doing is giving me a temporary distraction from a problem that's going to be there after I'm distracted. But we created another problem by what I did when I was in a paralyzed space. I don't hear anybody talking to me. Kingdom friends know where to take you when you're vulnerable. Y'all aren't talking to me. They say, no, don't you send that. Give me your phone. Don't you send that text. You vulnerable right now. Come on, get off live. Get off live right now. Get off live. Take that post down. Say that to me. Don't you put that in writing. Come on, let's be honest. Some of our friends take us to the wrong place. They mean well. They just don't know where to take you. And it's an unwise thing to be vulnerable with people who don't know where to take your vulnerability. Can I show you something else the text says about the friends? Text says this, guys. In Mark chapter 2, look at verse 5. It says, when Jesus saw their faith. Not his faith. When he saw their faith. Now, watch this. This only means one of two things. It could mean when he saw their faith, it means the faith of all five of them. That's corporate faith. Because all of us need kingdom friends that will believe with us. Y'all not talking to me? Can I pause right here for a minute? Y'all okay? See, here it is. Here it is. You see, this is what I've learned. This kind of messed me up a little bit. It messed me up a little bit. That some people don't believe with you. Not because they can't believe. They don't want what you believing for. Oh my, y'all not talking to me. And this is what I learned. You can hit a level and hit a season where the revelation of where they are with you is not revealed in what they speak. It's revealed in their silence. So you didn't say anything negative, but you didn't say anything. I told you I'm winning, and you didn't say anything negative, but you didn't say anything at all. I told you what I was believing for. You didn't say anything negative. But your silence is loud. So he saw their faith, which means it's corporate faith, the faith of all five of them. Or when he says their faith, it means that he saw the faith of the friends, because the paralyzed one didn't have it. This is not corporate faith. This is intercessory faith. I know you've heard of intercessory prayer, but I want to introduce you to intercessory faith, because to intercede means to stand in the gap. And may God send some friends to all of our life that when my faith is low, they'll stand in the gap and say, I'm not using my faith on me. I'm using my faith for my friend. They believe for you.